So I think the beauty of designing diverse space is to make everybody feel comfortable walking in the front door. At IA, it's one of those moments where you know you're in the right place when you have a group of individuals that are communicating effectively, sharing ideas, different desires for how that space should come to life. And what that does is that makes a more positive impact on the world around us because everybody feels like they're at home and their voice is being heard.
A conversation that I've been having a lot recently is how do organizations create a space that is a safe space for LGBTQIA+, but isn't just in Pride Month?
How can we create spaces that are inclusionary, but also not, for lack of a better term, like putting people in boxes?
So when you can walk into an environment and feel that you're part of something and that you don't have to hide who you are when you're around your colleagues, that's the right environment.
I think it's important to talk to people. What would they like to see in a space? What are they not getting in their spaces that they use now? And then taking that information and then creating environments that everyone can enjoy.
So when we look at diverse spaces, a lot of different materials come into focus. So, you're looking at different populations from different age, from different religious backgrounds. People have different reactions to the use of color, the luxe materials versus something that's more approachable. So what we're trying to look at with our clients is how to build environments that everybody feels at home in. Something that's comfortable, that is unpretentious, authentic to the company's brand, and what their population or their drivers are.
Having spaces where there's some mode of privacy to discuss more sensitive topics with colleagues or HR, or, if someone's feeling uncomfortable at work, creating a safe space where those topics can be discussed.
Flexibility is very important in offering different kinds of spaces, and also creating spaces for those who don't want to be thrust in the middle of a crowd, right? Spaces for solitary moments to gather your thoughts and reflect, because not everyone wants to be in the middle of everyone. I think it depends on what the space is used for. If it's an office environment like we design, it definitely helps to get input from employees, but it also helps to dig deeper.
The old offices that were big workstations, big offices, and big boardroom tables has evolved into spaces where a wide, diverse population can come in and feel like it's home. So stripping down some of those hierarchy layers that were established in those environments and coming to something that's a little bit more comfortable, inviting, and welcoming.
Companies who have that aspect to their culture and their leadership structure, that's something that I think more companies should be focused on, to make sure that they have a voice for people in their company.
A lot of companies are trying to solve for the problem of what is it like today, but I think we have to think about the future state more than we have to think about how we're solving today's problems.
You might find great talent who you can't hire. They don't want to work there because they don't feel like the space was designed for them. I don't think it's just the employees here and now. It's what could an employee in the future, how could we make a good space for them as well? Honestly, I think architecture is doing a great job. And I think at least within IA, I've seen design directors push clients to think about gender neutral restrooms or single use restrooms. And I think that's great.
Really, it's just having a place that's safe, that you can go to, where you're accepted and respected and loved just as you are. This allows other people who are younger, older, wherever they are in their journey of being out at the company, they can see this type of thing and realize that they're not alone, and that they have people to go to that they can talk to, or just are at a company that wants to hear from people like us and respects what we have to say.